Hi everyone, welcome to Stampin' Storytellers. Today we are going to make this card using your block as a stamp for a background image and then stamping on top of it. So to get started, I have my color and contour stamp set, and the coordinating dies are these wonderful dies that have all the different sizes of scallops, and each one has a different decorative border. There's also this scallop one. This one cuts out this large floral image. And then there's also a daisy stamp or a daisy die included as well. Even if you didn't have this stamp set, these dies are totally worth it. So I would suggest saving 10% and getting the bundle, and you'll use your stamp set. It's a great one. This next project is part of my Color and Contour online stamp camp. This is a 5-project month, so you'll make these 5 cards. All the projects are cut and scored. You just need to stamp and die cut. So to get started, I have a Whisper White card base that is cut the long ways, so it's 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. I guess it's not Whisper White, it's Basic White if I called it Whisper White. This new Basic White cardstock is, I like it better than our Whisper White. I know we were all sad when it got discontinued, but I think it is really a great color. And I find it's even a little bit heavier than our Whisper White was. Now I have a layer that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Embossed with the new timber embossing folder. I'll adhere that right onto my card front. I'm going to open a brand new liquid glue. Liquid glue is my glue of choice. Let's see if there's a back side. For all adhesive. Out of all of the adhesive, liquid glue is my favorite. The only time I would use something else is if I'm making a box. This is not the right size. This is a funny size. I wonder if it kind of shrunk. This is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. It'll leave that little bit of a white border, but that's okay. Then I have, back to my adhesive. Tombow is my adhesive of choice. The only time I use something else is I use tear and tape for making boxes, or if I'm making bags out of DSP, you want to have tear and tape. But Tombow works for everything. I have this crumb cake layer that has been die cut using the largest scalloped rectangle. And then this layer is cut perfectly for the inside of that scallop layer. And I'm going to start with my crumb cake ink and my H block. So you can do this with whatever size block you want. I'm going to ink up the block, no stamp on it. Ink it up. Now I have a Stampin' Spritzer with just water in it. I'm just going to spritz it once or twice just beside me so I don't spritz my work surface. So you can see the bubbles of water on it. Then I'm going to line it up and try and be straight and press it down, and you'll see how the water starts to absorb into the cardstock. And I'm just going to leave it sit there for a second and push that out of the way. I'm going to ink up my sentiment, and I've taken this one from the Celebrate Sunflower stamp set that's in the Stampin' Up 2021-2022 annual catalog. I'm using this Thanks a Bunch, and I'll ink that up in Early Espresso on just a stitched rectangle. And it fits perfectly on there. Now I'll lift this up, and you'll see I have lots of water spots, but not quite as much as on my sample card. So I'm going to stamp it again, but I'm just going to spritz my block. I'm not going to ink it again. And this will just add more water and line that up where I laid it before and press that down. and let it sit there and let the water soak into, I guess I need that again. Let the water soak into the ink, into the paper. Okay, so I like how that turned out. So it gets lots of little water spots, and then there's less here where there wasn't as much water. So you can just clean your block off and you'll be ready to stamp with it next time. Next I have, I'm gonna maybe heat set this a little bit just to make sure that it's totally dry. There we go. Now I'm going to stamp on this layer with this stamp, with the 3 flowers in Early Espresso. And I'm just going to stamp just off the side of it a little bit on an angle, but most of it is on that crumb cake background piece that we made. Then I'll have in Soft Suede, there's the fill-in image for the flowers. And I can't see there. Just like that, fills that in nicely. And now we can take and adhere it onto our card front. There we go. Then I have a length of neutral colored ribbon. This ribbon is actually retired, but because I ordered more of this and I don't have it quite yet. This is from the annual catalog. It's crumb cake with some gold foil in it. This is retired from last year's mini catalog. And I'm just going to trim the ends on an angle. So first I'm going to put 2 glue dots on it, on the back, and that just holds the 2 layers together. And I'm going to put it across my card right about there. Then I'm going to take a length of linen thread and tie it around the end. Oops. Like that, and then tie a bow. This is a great way to use up ribbon or trim that is a little bit thicker. Sometimes it's too thick to actually have a bow. So by using a length of it across your card, you're not having that big knot on your card and then having to triple your postage sometimes. Then I'm just going to stick 1 more glue dot underneath where I have that, so it'll be held down. Then we can add our sentiment up on dimensionals. Just like that. One more step that we can add is some of these elegant faceted gems. Grab these and my Take Your Pick tool. This is a great tool to get any sort of adhesive off of. I'll add one there. So I just did 1 of each of them. They're really beautiful. They have little gold flecks in them as well. And then 1 more embellishment. I'm just going to color in these flowers with some Wink of Stella. And that really makes it pop off that crumb cake background when we stamped kind of a neutral color on another neutral, and then it stands out on its own. So there we go. There's my card today using the Color and Contour bundle. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments. I am choosing random winners to win stamp related product, whether it's ribbon or trim or some embellishments that I can mail you after your comments. So make sure to comment, let me know what you think. If you'd like to purchase any Stampin' Up! Products, you can shop my blog, stampinstorytellers.blogspot.com. You can join my team during Sale-a-bration and earn, or actually you can choose, you don't even have to earn it, you get to choose a free bundle from a select list of bundles that are in the mini catalog right now. So these are the ones you can choose from. So if it was me, I would choose the most expensive one to get for free. You just put in your, on the join page, at the end of when you choose all of your items to go in your kit, you can choose whatever you want. So you choose $165, you only pay $135. You get free shipping, you get a free past paper pumpkin kit, you get a free bundle of your choice from this selection, you get free shipping, no tax, and then you start to earn, or then you unlock your 20% off all of your demonstrator orders, so you can order from yourself. Then you save 20%, and then you can start earning your Sale-a-bration rewards after your first order. So on that first order, you'll get Sale-a-bration rewards. You won't get Sale-a-bration items in your starter kit because you're already getting all those awesome freebies. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd be happy to answer them for you. All of the catalogs are linked on my blog as well, and you can shop directly from there. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.